Ever wondered what our planet would say if it could talk? It might share the whispers of the winds, the secrets of the seas, or the tales of the towering trees. Each element of our environment holds a story waiting to unfold, a story that is integral to our existence. Today, we're about to embark on an extraordinary journey, a journey that will take us deep into the heart of Earth's magnificent tapestry of life. Guiding us on this expedition is a curious explorer, a seeker of truths, a wanderer with a heart full of questions and a mind open to learning. Through her eyes, we'll delve into the fascinating world of ecology, exploring the intricate threads of climate change, the revolution of recycling, and the delicate balance of biodiversity. Each step, each discovery will bring us closer to understanding our planet's call. So, are you ready for an adventure? Join our explorer as she sets out on a journey to answer the planet's call. Climate change, two words that carry the weight of our planet's future. Our journey today takes us into the heart of climate change, a complex and urgent phenomenon that's reshaping our world. To comprehend this, let's first understand what climate change is. It's a significant shift in the patterns and averages of weather over a long period of time. This isn't about a few hot summers or cold winters, but lasting changes that affect the balance of our planet's systems. So, what's causing this shift? The answer lies in our actions. Human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels like coal and oil, are pumping vast amounts of carbon dioxide into our atmosphere. This carbon dioxide acts like a blanket, trapping heat and leading to a rise in the Earth's average temperature, a process known as global warming. But the story doesn't end there. This extra heat is causing the polar ice caps to melt at an alarming rate, leading to a rise in sea levels. Picture cities like Venice and Miami gradually succumbing to the waves. Imagine coastal communities around the world forced to abandon their homes. This is not a scene from a dystopian movie. This is a reality that many parts of our world are already beginning to face. And then there's the greenhouse effect. While greenhouses are great for growing tomatoes, an Earth-sized greenhouse is not so beneficial. The heat trapped by the greenhouse gases in our atmosphere, primarily carbon dioxide and methane, is causing our planet to warm up. This warming is disrupting delicate ecosystems, causing extreme weather events, and threatening the survival of countless species. The urgency of the situation is clear. Climate change isn't just about hotter summers and colder winters, it's about the very balance of life on Earth. It's about the kind of world we'll leave behind for future generations. Climate change isn't a distant threat, it's a present danger, but it's not the only challenge our explorer encounters. As we continue our journey, let's discover other significant environmental issues that demand our attention and action. Ever wondered where your waste goes after you throw it away? Well, let's dive right into the fascinating world of waste management and recycling. When we talk about recycling, we're talking about a powerful tool in the fight against environmental degradation. But why is it so crucial? Imagine, if you will, a world where we use resources, not just once, but again and again. A world where waste doesn't just disappear into a landfill, but becomes a valuable resource for new products. That's the essence of recycling. Now let's break it down a bit. We produce different types of waste, right? We have organic waste like food scraps, recyclable materials like paper, plastic, glass, and metals, and then we have hazardous waste such as batteries and electronic waste. Each of these types of waste needs to be handled differently, and that's where recycling comes into play. The recycling process starts with us, in our homes and workplaces, when we separate our waste into different bins. Then, waste management companies collect and sort the waste, separating it into different categories. The recyclable materials are cleaned, processed, and transformed into raw materials that can be used to create new products. But the benefits of recycling go beyond just reducing the amount of waste that ends up in our landfills. It also saves energy. Think about it. It takes less energy to process recycled materials than to extract and process raw materials. Not to mention, recycling also reduces greenhouse gas emissions, which contribute to global climate change. And here's the thing, recycling isn't just a process, it's a mindset. It's about recognizing that our actions, no matter how small, can have a big impact on the health of our planet. It's about understanding that we have the power to change the way we live, to make choices that are not just good for us, but also for the environment. Recycling isn't just about waste, it's about making a difference. And speaking of differences, our next stop is the world of biodiversity. What happens when a species goes extinct? It's more than just losing an animal or a plant. As our intrepid explorer ventures further into the realm of ecology, we delve into the intricate world of biodiversity. But what exactly is biodiversity? Simply put, biodiversity is the variety of life on Earth, in all its forms and all its interactions. It's the birds singing in the forest, the flowers blooming in your garden, and the myriad of invisible microbes in the soil beneath your feet. Why is biodiversity important, you might ask? Well, let's imagine our planet as a massive, intricate jigsaw puzzle. Each species, from the smallest microbe to the largest elephant, is a piece of that puzzle. Each has a role to play in the grand scheme of things, contributing to the balance and health of our planet. Some plants purify the air we breathe, while certain animals help to pollinate crops that provide us with food. However, this wonderful, complex puzzle is under threat. The loss of biodiversity, driven by factors such as habitat destruction, climate change, and pollution, is alarming. When a species goes extinct, it's like losing a piece of that puzzle. The picture becomes less complete, and the ecosystem less stable. Take, for instance, the plight of endangered species. These species are on the brink of extinction, often due to human activities. Consider the majestic tiger, whose numbers have dwindled due to poaching and habitat loss, or the humble honeybee, threatened by pesticides and climate change, whose disappearance would have a profound impact on our food systems. So, how can we help? The answer lies in conservation. Conservation efforts aim to protect and preserve our planet's biodiversity. These can range from protecting natural habitats and creating wildlife reserves to implementing sustainable farming practices and reducing pollution. Biodiversity is the symphony of life, and each species plays a crucial part. As our explorer's journey comes to an end, let's take a moment to reflect. Our actions today will shape the planet we pass on to future generations. Let's ensure it's a world teeming with life, where the symphony of biodiversity continues to play its enchanting tune. Our explorer's journey has been enlightening, but what does it all mean for us? It means we have a role to play, a mission, a responsibility. We've traversed the vast plains of the climate change conundrum, understanding how our actions, big or small, have a butterfly effect on our world's climate. We've learned that our Earth is getting warmer, and the consequences are severe. Rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and shifts in wildlife populations and habitats, all these are symptoms of a planet in distress. We've journeyed through the revolution of recycling, discovering that what we choose to do with our waste can profoundly impact our environment. We've realized that recycling is more than just a trend, it's a necessity. It's about transforming our throwaway culture into a circular economy, where waste becomes a resource rather than a problem. We've also balanced on the tightrope of biodiversity, learning how each creature, each plant, each microorganism is an essential cog in the wheel of life. We've seen that biodiversity is not just about saving the pandas or the whales, but about preserving the intricate web of life that sustains us all. Now, what does all this mean for you, for me, for each one of us? It means that we hold the power to make a difference, the power to change, the power of one. Every time we choose to recycle, to conserve energy, to plant a tree, we are making a difference. Every time we choose to educate ourselves and others about the environment, we are making a difference. Every time we choose to support sustainable practices, to vote for leaders who prioritize the environment, to live consciously and responsibly, we are making a difference. Think about it. If every one of us made one small change in our daily lives to protect our environment, imagine the impact. That's the power of one multiplied by billions. Remember, change doesn't have to be grand. It begins with small, simple steps. Maybe it's choosing a reusable coffee cup over a disposable one. Maybe it's walking or cycling to work rather than driving. Maybe it's planting a small herb garden in your backyard. Whatever it is, every action counts. And so, as we conclude our journey, let's not forget the lessons we've learned. Let's not forget the power we hold. Let's not forget our responsibility to our planet. Let's remember that we are the custodians of this earth. We have the power to protect it, to cherish it, to ensure its survival for generations to come. Remember, every action counts, and together we can answer the planet's call.